What is going on, y'all? It is your girl ToShae B336 Tarot here. Listen, y'all, due to just a little bit of everything going on, I'm literally repeating the whole live. I done deleted the other. You know what? Never mind. we we gonna get these messages, okay? So I did actually go live at 3:30, but it wasn't meant to be. Okay, it was not meant to be. So we are going to get these messages out. All right. So setting the intention with the sage to cleanse, remove, protect, and purify our space, our energies, and our auric fields, the cards, Lord, of any and all negativity, negative energy, low vibrational energy, sent intentionally or unintentionally from those known and unknown, including ourselves. Okay, y'all. I can't even, but you know what? It was meant to go exactly the way it was supposed to go. Y'all know I don't believe in coincidence, so it was meant to go just that way. But we still finna go ahead and get these messages out, ancestor messages, spirit messages. Okay, um, and it is what it is. So let's go, y'all. Let's go. I'm super excited about giving this reading today. And y'all don't be judging me. Y'all know I got a new ring light, and I ain't figured out yet how to not have it reflected in my glasses. And y'all know I can't see, right? So we are gonna go ahead and jump in with Spirit Nem and the Ancestors Nem. Okay, Spirit guides, ancestors, and angels of the highest and purest light, vibration, and energy. Come through, Spirit. What do we need to talk about today? I'm not even mad, y'all, because earlier the energy was kind of heavy, right? Um, and even though, of course, I was in the flow for the reading, the energy actually feels a lot lighter than it did earlier. So, we are going to go with it, right? Trying up a new format today for y'all with these messages. We are doing mind, body, and spirit. Okay. And then we'll jump into the Celtic cross after that. All right. Very good. Very good. So come through, Spirit. What do we need to know? As we are getting the cards out here, y'all, if you have not already, go ahead and like, share, comment, and subscribe to the channel. I greatly appreciate y'all, right? I appreciate you. Very good. So gonna take a minute. Go ahead and get yourself together, get some popcorn, some water, all that good stuff, so you can tune in for the messages. Okay. Let's see what Spirit wants to talk about today. I thought that was Shadow coming, but nah, he in there sleep with my daughter, child. All right. Also gives me a couple of minutes to connect with Spirit as well. Okay, very good. There's one. And I have these face down, y'all, so I do not know what we are going to be talking about. We will be finding out together, but it will be interesting to see if we have any repeating messages from the now non-existent reading that we that I did. Okay. All right, let's go, y'all. Let's go. Come through, Spirit. What do we have? What do we need to know? Ancestors, come through. What do we need to talk about? Saw some signs and synchronicities. You may be experiencing those, having those. Come through, Spirit. Y'all want that? Nope. All right, y'all. So let's get going. Okay, here we go. Let's do it. So, first card to come out, you have Shine Brightly. Okay, this card says, stand out, be proud, individuality. Okay, what they are saying is, and this has been a collective message. This is something that all of us are having to work with and really work on doing. Stand out. Do not be afraid to shine. Do not be afraid of your light. Do not be afraid to put yourself out there with new ideas, new creative opportunities, new endeavors. There are new beginnings that are being shown to us and presented to us, and spirit ancestors are coming in and they're wanting you to take advantage of these new opportunities, take advantage of your ability to shine and really stand out from the crowd. um, they're wanting you to, what is the word I'm looking for? Come through, spirit. Show your creative side by being different, being unique. They do not want you to follow the crowd. You are a leader and not a follower. They're wanting you to take control of your life, your destiny, that your take your power back is what they are telling me. And be proud of who you are. Be proud of where you've been. Show gratitude for where you've been. The circumstances, things, relationships, people you have dealt with. They're wanting you to be thankful for that. Be grateful for every trial and tribulation that you have been through. No longer allowing anyone or anything to diminish your light, right? You are meant to be distinctive, to stand out, to be set apart from everyone else. And they're wanting you to really capitalize on that. It is okay to get inspiration from other places, but they're wanting you to take all the ideas that you have, new creative endeavors, new thoughts and things that you are receiving, coming up with, make it your own. Okay. um be your own inspiration is what I just heard. Go against the grain, right? Go against the grain. Don't be afraid to stand out. Okay. Next card to come out for y'all, you have the power of support. This card says, I am grateful for all the love and support I receive. It is the most precious of life's gifts. You are absolutely supported in spirit, by spirit. And they're wanting you to understand and know that you have this support. New connections may be coming in, people who will be able to help you to advance, to elevate, to upgrade. They're wanting you to not be afraid of this, okay? This number 40 card breaks down to the number 4, which is the emperor. And they were telling me on the previous card, stand in your power, take back your might, um, take your power back. Anywhere that anyone, anything that you have given your power away to, it is time to call back those pieces of yourself. Stand in your power, be the emperor, build more solid foundations within yourself so that you are able to support yourself. Okay. They want you to also be open and receptive to love, and be open and receptive to the power and support that is available to you, the resources that are available to you. um, and also love your life is what they are telling me. Love yourself, love your life, self-care, self-worth. Know your worth, know your power. You do not have to depend on anyone else. They are wanting you to make sure that you know just how strong, stable, and secure you are. And if you don't feel that way, it is time to really delve deep into the shadow side of yourself so that you can start to remember who you are. Remember your strength. Remember what you are capable of. You don't need anybody to lead you. You don't have to follow anyone. Stand on your own 2 feet, the power of your own support. Okay. There's a difference between when we say, or they're showing me the 9 of Pentacles. So it's like, being independent does not mean that you don't want to have companionship or someone to help you, because that is a blessing, that is a gift, right? Being independent is knowing that you are capable of taking care of yourself and supporting yourself without having to rely on anyone else. So there is a difference between I don't need nobody. No, we ain't on that type of time, child. We ain't on that. We are open to receiving the support that is available, whether it's from friends, family members, your job, different those kinds of things. Be open to receiving support. Independence is knowing that you are capable of taking care of yourself. Y'all, did I say that we're doing mind, body, and spirit? These the mind cards, child. I'm still in disarray because of what we had going on earlier. Okay. All right, next card y'all have to come out. It says be creative. Look for ways to build, grow, and manifest. Number 36 card. The number 36 is like real significant for me anyway. Look for things that are fulfilling for you. Look for things. How can you manifest? What new seeds can you sow? What new seeds can you plant? Right? Remember, we were talking about on Shine Brightly, new ideas, new opportunities coming in. Be creative. They're wanting you to open up the creative side of yourself and not continue to do things the same way. They want you to be different. What makes you different? What will make people receptive to you? They're wanting you to really sit and see how you can build yourself in multiple facets of your life. Look for ways that you can, remember we talked about the power of support, build firmer foundations within yourself, right? What can you build upon that you already have going for you? How can you accentuate things in your life so that they are more or more stable for you, so that they will manifest? If you're looking for addition to bring in additional income, additional money, what else can you do in a creative way? Or how can you tweak something that you already have going in order to help it manifest into what you are trying to call in, right? There's more than one way to do things, and spirit ancestors are coming in to offer you this support to help you find additional ways to reach the same goal, but maybe switch things up and do it a little differently. Okay. But they're also saying that they want you to be happy with the things that you are doing. If you are doing something just for sake of doing it, don't do it, child. You need to find something else to do. You want to be emotionally fulfilled. You want to be happy with the things that you're doing, happy with um the things that you are putting your time, energy, effort into. They want you to be happy with the life that you are building, the foundations that you are building. Okay. So look for ways that you can tweak. If you have something, a project that you're working on, maybe go back and do some revision and see how can you tweak it for it to be a little more beneficial for you, right? To help you reach your goal quicker than maybe you were thinking. They're showing me like the 3 of Cups in my head. You may have to collaborate with some other people. Okay, maybe get some additional guidance and insight that you may not be aware of. It's about using your resources wisely, using the resources at your disposal, right? The power of support. You have people that can show you something that maybe you don't know, right? A different way to do things. Okay, very good. Come on, Spirit. Next card y'all have come out. And y'all, this is a new deck, by the way. What is the name of this deck? I looked at it for so long, y'all, and finally went ahead and bit the bullet. Oh, this deck that I just got is the Sacred Forest Oracle. I've looked at it for like months upon months, and I finally went ahead and got it the other day. It came in from Amazon. So I'm so grateful for that, right? So Phoenix rising, y'all. Phoenix rising. Transmutation. Um, Phoenix rising from the ashes, number 29, which of course breaks down to the number 11. It is time to emerge into the best version of you. It is time to come out of the flame, rebirth yourself. Of course, Scorpio season is all about birth, death and rebirth, transformation, going deep within, facing the shadows, looking at the parts of ourselves that we don't want to face and don't want to deal with, right? It's time to rise up. It's time to step into being the best version of you. Okay. You are the phoenix rising. It is time to transmute negative emotions, thoughts, energies, anything that was holding you back, that was keeping you from being your best and most beautiful self. It is time to release that. We have to face it, y'all. We have to face the shadows in order to work towards the light, to live in the light. You are the phoenix rising. These are new beginnings that are happening. This is a time, Scorpio season is a time of reflection. It is a time of really going within and learning about yourself, right? Learning the things that make you tick, the things that bother you, the things that make you happy, the things that bring you joy. It's not all negative. This is about finding what you like, what you don't like. This is the time. This is the time to really do this self-reflection so that you can become that phoenix, so that you can rise above any situations that you have dealt with before, difficulties, obstacles. Your ancestors are coming in. They want you to be this phoenix. They want you to step into this version of yourself. And they are giving you breadcrumbs, showing you little hits of insight and information and wisdom and guidance. They're trying to, you may see the number 11, 11, 11. Those are signs for angel numbers, is what they just said. If you are starting to see these numbers more and more frequently, you need to start researching these things. They're not just showing up for a reason, right? Certain numbers mean certain things. It's up to you to really take the initiative to start investigating these signs and synchronicities. And I think I said that as I was before I started pulling the cards. You have to start looking into what these things mean for you. Now, on a general level, yes, 1111 means the same thing for both of us. But when you see angel numbers, if you see like 1111, you stop yourself and kind of say, okay, spirit, you know what I'm saying? Think about what you were thinking at that time. What were you focused on? What were you thinking about? Um, really start to pay attention, start to be mindful of your thoughts and where you were at, what is happening in your mind when you are seeing these numbers and different synchronicities that are coming up. Spirit is saying it is time to transform and really step into this path and this understanding of what they're trying to tell you, the messages that are trying to be delivered, right? If it is time for you to embrace the information and wisdom that you are receiving, okay, that they're wanting you to do that. It's third eye chakra opening. If you have dreams that you are having, and they may sound crazy, child, but start journaling them. I look, spirit and them have not always talked to me in dreams, right? But here recently, they have been giving me dreams. And the other day, I had like the craziest dream, and I woke up and I came in here real quick and I journaled it, and I don't know what it meant. But but they also don't want you to hyper focus on it too. Once you journal it, leave it alone. Eventually it will make sense to you. It may not be, you may not know immediately, because I fell into that trap. I was sitting there trying to analyze the dream, and I was like, I ain't finna run myself crazy about this, child. Look, spirit Nem, ancestor Nem, when it's time for me to know what this dream means, you're gonna show it to me, and that is it. So start journaling your feelings, your thoughts, your emotions, your synchronicities, things, animals that keep showing up over and over and over. Angel numbers. Start journaling these things so you can start to connect the dots and create the patterns. Okay, sorry, that was I had to get that out. I had to get it out. Okay. Come on, spirit. Next to come out, y'all, you have awaken. Wait a minute. Awaken your inner shaman. This is so crazy. I think I did a reading, a mini read on TikTok today, and it was talking about like a shaman. So this is crazy. Spirit Neil might be telling me that I need to study shamanism. I don't know, child, but if that's what I need to do, let me know. Okay, anyway. Connect, invoke, and heal. Listen, you have to start. Okay, so shamanism, I don't know a lot about it. I'm going to have to do research because I keep getting this message over and over. So trust that I listen to my own messages, right? They're really wanting you to connect. They're really wanting you to awaken and go within yourself and really begin this process of deep healing and transformation, right? Really going within so that you can find and face the things that you have kept hidden from yourself. Awakening gifts, awakening talents, spiritual gifts. You may have psychic abilities, clairvoyance, any of the clairs, right? They're wanting you to really take some time and focus in on this. They are helping you to do this. You may have shamans that were in your family, as this may be part of your ancestry. These are things that you can start to look into. They're really wanting you, this is a time of healing so that you can have this Phoenix Rising card. Phoenix Rising, like we do on this card. It's crazy because I just looked at this and they both are like, have like these fires that they are. One of them has, this one has a horse, almost looks like, when I first looked at it, it looked like a horse, but it's like coming out of the ashes, the phoenix rising from the ashes. That's the whole point of a phoenix, like rising as a different version of yourself, an improved and better healed version of yourself. That's all. This is all part of the healing journey, y'all. This is all part of what we actually are here to do, to heal past traumas, transgressions, any of these things that we have repressed, that we have not wanted to face. It is time for us to really go within, connect with spirit, connect with your higher self so that you can begin your healing process so that you can transform. Okay? Y'all, I can't. Come on, spirit. And I've never pulled this card before. Okay? This card is number 44, Inner Guidance System. This card says the best answers always come from the calm, radiant place within me. I wait for these with joy. Look, y'all, we're not just talking about going within, really doing some inner work, inner healing work is what is being called. Wait a minute, let me get it to focus for y'all. Can y'all see that? Number 44, which of course breaks down to the number 8. This is going within, y'all. It is time to step into this, time to step into this healing, into really connecting with yourself. This came, and I'm sorry, y'all, I should have said this. We are on body. Hey, Ancestors Nem, child, all the crows as I just started flying. Really connecting with yourself, listening to yourself. Your intuition, your higher self is your compass. Okay, it is your compass, it is your guide, and it will never lead you wrong, it will never lead you astray. But it is a matter of really getting to know yourself, getting to know how your body talks to you, how the answers that you need are going to come from within you, the best answers for you, your soul, your journey, your path. I just heard like you may be questioning your purpose, what it is that you are supposed to be doing. The best way to get the answers to that, child, is to really sit with yourself and start talking to yourself. I go back to journaling again, y'all. I just started a brand new journal today. Start journaling your thoughts, your emotions, not surface level either, right? Not just today was a great day. No, we have to go deeper than that. We have to really start connecting with ourselves and really going deeper than we have before. Scorpio season is calling us to do that, right? What are your values? What are your morals? What are the things that you stand on, right? What's important to you? What are you willing to, or what not willing to face? It's time to really delve deep, go within and really connect with yourself. Oh, I just saw that there's like a turtle that's hidden on this card. So turtles, I don't know if y'all can see it. Turtles may be significant. There it goes. Significant to you. Y'all, I don't know the spiritual meaning of every animal. I really don't. So it's something I would have to look up as well. That may be a significant animal for you. They're bringing me back again. You're very supported. You have angels, ancestors that are walking with you. Um, so pay attention to that as well. Pay attention to signs, synchronicities that you are seeing. You're protected, is what I just heard. You are protected. They're wanting you to take the next step. Take the next step towards your healing. Okay. Here we go. Next card to come out. This card says, stand up for what? Stand up for what you know is right. We are supporting you. Remember, I just said this before I put this card up here. Staying aligned and grounded, getting outside in nature. Y'all, I went to the beach today. And I spent like 3 hours at the beach today, just sitting. I didn't have earphones on, nothing. I just literally sat at the beach and watched the water all day this morning for like 3 hours. And it's simply because it was a time, I was able to release and purge and transmute. So crazy. Look, transmute energies that I have been carrying around with me since the last time I went to the beach, right? Things that were weighing me down, emotions, feelings. Um, this is something you may need to do. Make sure that you're staying grounded. Connect with Mama Earth, Neil. Okay, connect with Earth. You may be an Earth sign, Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus, right? Stay grounded. Stay grounded. Go outside, and even while I'm sitting here, right? Even while I'm at work, I'm oftentimes sitting outside, sitting just looking at the trees and just marveling at nature and how amazing it is outside, and how all of these trees have stood the test of time and they're still flourishing, but yet the leaves are turning different colors. And you know what I'm saying? So you are resilient, just like the trees, right? Just like the tree that is on this card. You have to know your strength, your worth, your value. That's the other thing that they were sending to me on this. Set boundaries. Stand firm on your boundaries, right? You are supported in the decisions that you are making, in the things that you are trying to do, how you are trying to create the life for yourself. You have to put healthy boundaries in place. You have to be willing to stand up for what you know is true for you, for what you believe. Remember, I was just talking about your values, the things that are important to you. What are your true values, right? It's been almost a year, I would say, since I really kind of looked at like my life plan, my values, the things that mean that I really stand on. And I could tell y'all, child, from last year to this year, my values have changed. Message, the things that were important to me, or when I started or a year ago, are not quite the same as they are now. Those same things, not to say that they're not important, but my values and the things that I believe in, because I have changed, I have grown. Different parts, some things have fallen off. Things that I was attached to, I'm no longer attached to. I'm a different person. I have risen, right? Or I am rising out of the ashes, should I say. Um, so really get go within what is important to you. What do you value, right? That is what they are telling me on this. Stay grounded and really know how supported you are by spirit. They you definitely have ancestors that are coming in and wanting you to connect with them as well. They are supporting you. They are guiding you. Remember, I was saying breadcrumbs. It's not all. You may get a random hit here, a random hit there, but take all of it, write it down, journal it, because you don't want to necessarily, you can keep a mental note, but you want to be able to keep track of these things as well. Okay, so really start journaling and getting serious about the things that mean the most to you, getting grounded and receiving this wisdom and guidance. Okay. All right, y'all. So next card to come out, you have Aspen Spirit. This is the number 3 card. What they're showing me on this, they're showing me stability again. They're showing me like house and home transforming. You may be making changes or making strides towards um, changes in your house, changes in your living environment. Um, they're also they just said your body is your temple. So remember that firm foundations start with you laying firm foundations for yourself, standing up for yourself, building those foundations within yourself, right? Transformation. The butterflies may be significant for you. Of course, butterflies are all about transformation as well. Oh, they just drew my attention. Remember, I was just saying like how the leaves on the trees go from green to changing colors, but because it's cycles, they're showing me as well. Cycles of ebb and flow, cycles of where maybe things are moving really fast and then things ain't moving so fast, right? This is what we often go through. Things, there are ebbs and flows, ebbs and flows. Action, move. It's like time to move, time to be still. Time to move, time to be still. um this may be because we are in Scorpio season. Like for me, this is a receptive time for me. I ain't supposed to be doing a whole lot, so I'm not, right? Scorpio is um a water sign. So for me, and you can look at your birth chart to kind of see where Scorpio falls in your chart, what house it falls in, kind of how it will affect you, your emotions right now. And for everybody in the general, in the general collective, this is a time of self-reflection, really going in, doing inner work, really facing demons that we thought we had put to rest, or either we repressed because we didn't want to deal with them. This is the time. Have courage to face yourself, to face your fears, to face the things that scare the shit out of you, right? It is time to really take the reins, okay? Take control of your life. Step into your healing, your new beginnings, a new way, a new you, who it is, right? Step into this, and do not be afraid to visit these parts of yourself. I'm doing it, y'all. You are not alone in this. Everybody is going through something, okay? That is just like a general rule of life. Everybody is going through something. Do not be afraid to face even the things that scare the shit out of you. And it's internal stuff. It's stuff within that we do that scares us, that terrifies us. It's time to awaken, right? It is time to really go deep, go within. Hey, Ancestors Nem, okay? You're being called to do that. Look, y'all, you have remember who you are. This card says culture, resilience, belief. Wasn't I talking about resilience just a second ago with these? This talking about them trees out there. Remember your strength, remember your purpose, remember how great you are. Okay? Message, look at where you have been in your life. Look at the things that you have gone through. I can look back on life and be like, man, I thought I wasn't never gonna get out of this situation over here, but then I did, right? So now I can look back on it and I can marvel at my resilience. That's not to say that you are not going to go through something else. It's just to say that you can look back on situations and say, I am so grateful that I am not where I was before. But be grateful for all of those experiences. Be grateful for everything that you have gone through, right? They're also showing me like the bear on here, like hibernation. Remember, we were just talking about cycles of ebbs and flows, right? Ebbs and flows. If this is a period where you are just you feeling the need to be on go go go, that is okay, but understand you cannot do that and just continuously be on go. You have to take time where you are relaxing, slowing down, sitting, and being receptive. Okay, remember that that is one of your strengths, to know when it is time to move and when it is time to be still. Okay, remember we were just talking about change your beliefs and the things and values, the things that are important to you. This they're talking about that on this as well. It is time to get really clear about what is valuable to you. What do you believe in? And also believing in yourself, right? Believing in your power, believing in your ability to create the life that you deserve and desire, and your ability to maintain that life, right? We don't want to we want to call in new beginnings, manifest blessings and abundance and all these things, right? But we want them to stay. We don't want it to come in and then as quick as it come in, it's gone again, and then we back on the hustle. So it's like remembering who you are. you want to call in long-term success, long-term financial stability, emotional stability, security, these types of things. So that is part of your healing, is not trying to call something in just for the sake of calling it in, and then having it and then it's gone again, because then you're starting back at square one. So be very sure about your beliefs, your values, and what you are trying to accomplish. Okay. um they're wanting you to glow and not um be afraid to be radiant, not be afraid to shine, right? Remembering who you are. We talked about, I think, calling your power back, calling, if you've given it away to anybody, it is time. I don't know, sorry y'all, it is time to call that back. You see what I'm saying? It is time for you to call back the lost pieces of yourself, the power that you have given away. It is time. Okay, have the courage to do that. Okay. Next card to come out. This card is the number 7 card. It says, loving from the inside. It is a blessing to give myself the gift of my own presence. Y'all, we have been talking about taking care of yourself, connecting with yourself, loving yourself, right? Remembering and telling yourself, oh, this is a pretty card. And it's actually so because of the holiday, right? It's got a lot of holiday and festive colors going on here. Um, True love, unconditional love starts from within you. Okay. You cannot expect this to come from anybody else. Nobody can love you better than you love you, but you have to love you first, right? Um, I don't know what kind of flowers these are on here. I'm hearing daffodils in my head, but I don't know if that's the right card, or the right flower. Um, Remember that you're vulnerable. I say this all the time. Your vulnerability is not a weakness, it is a strength. But use your discernment on who you allow to get as close to you, so, or to know you and really see the most vulnerable parts of you, because everybody ain't for you, child. Everybody is not for you. So you have to use your discernment. And they're telling that what they're showing me is that they want you to start really looking at the people in your circle, the people who are saying or showing, or who you feel or have told yourself that they love you. What are they really bringing to you? What value are they adding to your life? Are they really loving, or are you just looking for love outside of yourself? Is what I just heard. Okay. It starts with loving you, taking care of you, nurturing you. They're showing me like the Empress, right? Um, Nurturing yourself. Also, telling yourself, you can, that's something that you can put into practice. Start telling yourself every day, I love you, self. So yourself can start saying, I love you too, right? Start telling yourself every day that you love you, and not looking for that love outside of yourself. Okay. Is that it? Okay, very good. All right. Next card to come out. This card says, let the animals on earth support you. Feel their unconditional love. Remember, I was talking about butterflies. Look, this look like my honey wunny. That's my shadow. My cat, y'all. He's a black cat. Anyway. So you have, in addition to having like angels, spirit guides, ancestors, you also have animals that can be that are like spirit animals. You may have had a pet that is in spirit. That is a spirit animal, spirit guide as well. um for like Shadow, my cat. um Cats absorb energy. They are very, but they're also very independent, right? They will like, he don't want to be bothered. He don't want to be bothered, child, and that's just it. So be mindful of, like, if you do have an animal, if you have an animal, let them support you, showing them love, of course. um, Paying attention to animals that you see, and if you see them repeatedly, paying attention to them so that you can receive their medicine. Side, like today, I was sitting at the beach, and guess what? This was the first time in weeks the dolphins were out there, right? I, of course, because I've seen them multiple times, I know when they come in that it's the message that they're trying to give me. Every animal can give you a different type of medicine. Again, this comes back to start looking into and researching the animals that you see on the regular. Like, man, I done seen this butterfly 74 times. Okay, look up butterfly spiritual meaning, right? The significance of butterflies, whatever animal it may be. Yeah, that was all they told me on that. Okay. Loving yourself unconditionally is what they also just said before. Look, you have to, unconditional love starts within. You have to love yourself. You have to love yourself above all others. And I know that sounds selfish, but you have to love yourself. You cannot pour from an empty cup, right? You have to refill your cup yourself. No one else can fill your cup. Okay. Remember that. No one else can fill your cup. You need to fill your cup. Okay. So make sure that you are doing that, make sure that you are taking care of yourself and refilling your cup. Come on, spirit. Look, y'all, synchronicity coming in. Look, finna show y'all. This card is the Spirit Guardian of Spring Activation. It is the number 36. Y'all, we already had that card to come out, a number 30 card to come out. Okay. So again, mind the synchronicities. What they are showing me on this card is you're being activated, activations coming in, downloads coming in. They're also showing me, oh, look, these flowers look like these might be daffodils. Child, I don't know flowers. I am not into flowers, so I don't know. But you're being activated. You are receiving wisdom and guidance and information, and they're wanting you to really pay attention. Stay grounded. Get outside in nature. Connect with Mama Earth. Okay, that will be one of the easiest ways for you to receive messages. You have to be calm. You have to be still. You have to be grounded in order to hear and receive the messages that Spirit has coming in for you, right? If your mind is all over the place, you will miss these activations. You'll miss these messages, child. Trust and believe. You will miss these messages. Now, as I'm channeling, I don't remember all the messages that I'm getting, but I will get messages from this as well when I go back and rewatch this. So pay attention to the insights and the wisdom and the messages that you are receiving. You can ask yourself, like, is this my thought? Where did this come from? Write it down. Okay. I don't care if you use sticky notes. You can use sticky notes, whatever it takes for you to my crown chakra tingling. To get the message, because you are receiving activations, you are receiving downloads, you are receiving wisdom and guidance from your ancestors and spirit. Okay. Very good. Whew. All right, y'all. So that was the oracle card. So we are going to go ahead and jump into the Celtic cross. Okay. So spirit guides, ancestors, and angels. Y'all want this? Yep. Come on, spirit of the highest and purest light, vibration, and energy. Come through. What do y'all have for me today, ancestors? What do I need to talk to the people about today? Right? Very good, y'all. I kid you not. The energy is so much better, so much different than the first reading. So it was a reason they didn't want it out there anyway. So I receive it because it is definitely coming through a lot better. Okay. I also just heard guard, protect, shield your energy. If you are embarking on spiritual work, you want to definitely make sure that you are learning how to guard, protect, and shield your energy, shield yourself. Before I start reading, of course, I do a little clearing for y'all with the sage when I set that intention. But also, this is something you'll want to start practicing yourself. Learning how to make sure that you are shielded from outside influences. Okay. All right, y'all. Message. Very good. Thank you, Spirit. Okay. Let's go. Here we go. Let's see what we got, y'all. Another 4. Come on, Spirit. Y'all be getting excited about these cards. Okay. We did talk about change. So a lot of these cards already, look, that card came out in the same place in the previous reading. Ooh, we got to do some chakra work. We got to work on balancing some chakras, y'all. So, all right, here we go, y'all. All right. So, how we are showing, how this current situation, how you're showing up, what's going on right now. We have positive movement forward. Hold on, I don't know if that even focused for y'all. Positive movement forward. This is like the 8 of Wands. This is things are starting to happen, y'all. Things are starting to move forward. Remember, I was talking about like stagnate or cycles of ebbs and flows. Things are starting to pick up, and it's simply because you're moving into this space where you're doing this work on yourself, you're doing this healing, and it's time to move forward. I don't even know. I hope I can get it to focus. There's a bird that is on this card, and this is like sailing into the sun, right? Sailing into moving forward. It's time to take the journey. It is time to move into the next cycle. They're showing me like community. Of course, the 8 of Wands is about community. And remember, I talked about connections coming in, like using the resources that you have available is what they are showing me on this card. Using the resources that you have available. And not limiting yourself to just doing things one way. And I think I talked about this. Oh, yes, we talked about that on this Be Creative and Look for New Ways card, right? It's time to find new ways of developing your life, your projects, the things that you are trying to accomplish. And I feel like we're gonna have to clarify some of these cards, but we're gonna keep going. What is crossing you is, let me get it closer, is the 5 of Cups. Wait a minute, y'all. It ain't focusing. Memories of love. This is the 5 of Cups. This is like an obstacle or challenge. Holding on to past hurts, past transgressions, feelings of unhappiness is what, I'm sorry, 6 of Cups. Because I think it said 5 of Cups, it's 6 of Cups. Never mind. Holding on to past transgressions, past hurts. Again, these are things we have to face, have to deal with, right? Because it's time. We have to deal with these things from the past resurfacing, things that we have kept hidden. Message, we have to deal with these things. They are coming up for a reason. It is time to really look within, focus on them so that you can heal them, right? You cannot let your past keep you from your future, is what Spirit is saying. It's time to move forward. It's time to move into new beginnings, new abundance, new blessings. We have positive movement forward. Spirit does not want you to keep yourself held back from what you are trying to create, the new life that is coming in, the abundance that's coming in. Really revisiting the past. We don't like to do that all the time, y'all, but we have to revisit the past. Maybe it was a past relationship, a relationship that failed. Take what you learned from that and know that you don't want to repeat it moving forward. Do not look at it as a failure. If a relationship didn't work out, you simply went through that, you learned what you learned from it, and you moved on from it. It was not meant to move forward with you. So be grateful for the journey, right? Be grateful for everywhere you've been, all the situations. Be grateful for that, because you had to go through that in order to get here, in order to get into this Phoenix rising stage, right? In order to do this healing that you're being called upon to do. Message, you have to revisit these things, past traumas, and face them, right? Face them so that you won't repeat them, so you don't repeat that cycle, right? They're wanting you to really look and delve into those hurts so that you can move forward from them. Okay. What is in the deep past? We have foundations and achievements, right? Coming in. This is like the Four of Pentacles is what they're showing me, but they're also showing me what but it's stability, security. I think we talked about that as well. Know that you are building firm, or we did firm and solid foundations within yourself. You are achieving goals. You, again, I think I talked about, if you're trying to purchase a home, I talked about it on this courage card. If you are trying to purchase a home, understand that you are working towards that and you are going to be successful. You have to know, you have to know this, and you also have to take the steps that you need to take towards making this happen. If you know you're trying to purchase a home, are you saving towards your home? Are you saving towards the down payment? Are you making sure that your credit is stable? This message is, I received this as well, of course, because I'm going to be purchasing a home soon. Are you doing the things that you can do in order to call in this manifestation? Making sure your credit is up to par, making sure you're saving towards your down payment. Are you also saving for rainy day, for stuff, unexpected stuff? These are the types of foundations that Spirit is wanting you to build, so that when you start anew, because the rainbow is the rainbow is signifying like hope, new beginnings, blessings, abundance coming in. You're going to be blessed with these things, but you have to be prepared as well for them to come in. We love miracles and we love magic, but one thing Spirit we have to do is we have to do our part, right? If Spirit didn't want to come drop a beach house on me, I receive it and thank you. But in the mean and in between time, make sure that you're doing what you can to build these firm foundations. First message, okay? Next, remember we talked about the number 4, which is the Emperor, right? Um, Stability, security. These are the same things that are coming in. Also, be grateful if you have a house, a roof over your head right now, because everybody does not, right? So be grateful for what you have already achieved and accomplished. Be grateful for the blessings that you already have, right? Be grateful for it, for having a job if you have a job. Be grateful for the small wins, the small things that we take for granted. It's a lot of people out here struggling, y'all. And that's not to say that you're not. It's simply saying be grateful for what you have, because showing gratitude is the quickest way to call in more abundance, right? Hold on, y'all, because I don't want. Okay. The quickest way to call in more abundance. Be grateful every day. Challenge yourself every day to write 10 things that you're grateful for every single day. And then after you write them, speak them out loud to Spirit. Tell Spirit, your ancestors, if they are coming in, showing up for you, then be grateful to them and tell them, I'm so happy and truly, truly grateful for your assistance, your help, your guidance, your wisdom. I'm grateful for the bed that I had to sleep in. I'm grateful for hot water. Everybody has something to be grateful for. If you woke up, you need to be grateful for that. All right. All of us have something to be grateful for. Right. So make sure that you are showing gratitude for everything that you have, as well as for everything that you have already achieved. Okay. In the recent past, y'all, we have the Truth card coming out, which is also what? Judgment. Listen, you're being called. Did we have that to come out? No. But it's like you're being called to make these moves, y'all. You're being called on the traditional judgment card in Rider-Waite Smith deck. There's like an angel blowing the trumpet, blowing a horn, and the it's like people rising up out of coffins. You are being called to rise up. Phoenix rising. Okay. Phoenix rising. It is time. It is time to take this step. It is time to make this move. See the potential that you have once you answer the call, right? They're also showing me like balance and scales being justice and justice being served, right? Karma being balanced. This is a part of revisiting traumatic events, things from the past, because it's like Spirit has weighed out and said, okay, good, bad. You don't want your bad to outweigh your good. It's time to release that karma, right? It is time to work through that karma, resolve it so that you can move forward successfully into a new version. Okay? Answer the call. Answer the call. Now, what is crowning you is the tower, right? Disruption. Y'all, you have to get out of this mindset of being afraid of change. Change is not always bad. Everyone hears change and it's just like, oh my God, no. No, this is you keeping yourself in a mental prison, anxiety, worry about changes that need to be made. The changes are actually going to benefit you because you are stepping into a new version of yourself. Do not fear the tower. The tower doesn't always mean bad. It simply means change, surprise, hello, let's do something different. And you always want to be on the fore of change. You want to affect change and not let change affect you. You want to let life happen for you and not to you. You are only keeping yourself in prison if you choose to do that. You do not have to stay in that state. But y'all, I want to clarify this tower card to see what it is. What fear it is that we are afraid of. What is keeping us? What fear are we afraid of? What change are we afraid of? All right. Spirit, what? Let's clarify. Look, they already gave it to me. Wait a minute. All right. So the change that we are fearing is the very same thing we talked about in the very beginning. You're afraid of your light, of standing in your true, authentic power. We ain't got time, child. We ain't got time. Look, this is the first card that came out for us. And this was in the headspace, right? Mind, body, spirit. This was the very first card. This is what you are fearing. You are fearing change. The change you're fearing is standing in your true power, shining your light. There's no reason for you to diminish your light. This is your light, child. This has been your journey. People don't realize like this is a process, and it's like not standing in your power, not owning your truth, not being authentic, muting yourself. And look, y'all, this is what's coming up in the near future. You have the solar plexus chakra, right? Which is standing in your power, calling your power back, right? You cannot be afraid of this. What they're showing me is there is a situation that is going to come up that is going to require you to stand in your power. Okay, whether you want to or not, it's coming because you can no longer dim your light. You can no longer allow someone else to dictate to you how far you go, how brightly you shine. Oh, the sky's so beautiful. How much power you wield. Your power is your own, right? So we jump into it. Your power is your own. Stand in your power. The change that is coming up is that you are going to have to stand in your power. You are going to have to face face it. You're going to have to flex, child. You're going to have to flex your power, your strength, your wisdom, your might, all of that. And there is nothing wrong with that. There is nothing wrong, and there is no reason that you should not shine. None whatsoever. Doesn't matter what anybody else thinks, doesn't matter how they feel. So, and I know that's easier said than done. And it takes a minute to get there. But listen, it has to happen. You can no longer play small, y'all. It's no longer time to play small. It's time to join the big boys, right? It's time to join the big boys. Okay. So Spirit, clarify this solar plexus chakra for me. Very good, very good. I can't. Come on, Spirit Nem. Listen, think it's a game. Look, y'all. Look at the clarifying card. The Strength card. Strength. Let me show it to you again. The Strength card, y'all. You look, it's gonna happen. You ain't got the word. Thank you, Spirit. I receive it. You gonna stand in your power. You're gonna be forced to, and it's not a bad thing. It is a beautiful thing. Why? Because this is what you need to do. Take your power back. Remember who. Come on, look. Come on, Spirit. Remember who you are. Remember from whence you came. You are a spiritual being living a physical existence. You are of spirit. You are spirit. Okay. Remember who you are. Your personal strength, your inner strength, your inner wisdom. Okay. Thank you, Spirit. I received this. Stand in your power, y'all. Do not be afraid to shine. Okay. Come on, Spirit. All right. Okay. I'm back. Next to card, next to come out in the ego, look what you got. Awareness. This is the magician, y'all. This is knowing that you have everything that you need within you to create the life that you want. Everything. This was crazy, y'all. None of these cards came up in the reverse. None of them came up in the reverse. Everything here is everything your ancestors are coming through talking about is talking about you being self-aware, you being in touch with yourself, your inner power, your inner strength. You can create and do whatever you want to do. Okay, it is well within you to do that. Do not don't think that you can't. Right, you have to know your power. You have to know that you are supported and spirit is helping you to do this. You have to become self-aware. You have to be mindful of your thoughts. Um, mm, sorry, y'all. Know thyself, heal thyself, love thyself. That's what I just got. It's time. Oh, and I've never seen this on this card, y'all, but there is an infinity symbol. I don't even know if I can get y'all to see it, but on this card, there's an infinity symbol that's like hidden in I guess this is like I don't know, a hood or something that he has on. Know your power, the power of your spirit, y'all. This listen, know your strength, know your worth, know your worth. Okay. Look, a lot of chakra balancing going on. We have another chakra card that is coming out, another number 4 card. We have the 4 4 4. Then we have the another four card, okay? Heart chakra. Y'all, you're going to be working. You have to start at the root. First of all, you start at the root chakra, okay? And you work your way up. It's time to start working on your chakras, okay? Root chakra, this is another number. Even though this is the number 4 card, the root chakra is all about stability and foundations and being rooted and grounded and secure in who you are, right? Your heart chakra, work on being open to receiving. Remember, we were talking about knowing when to move, knowing when to be still, cycles of ebbs and flows, right? We talked about that. You have to be open to receiving the wisdom and guidance from spirit. You have to open yourself up to new opportunities, new beginnings, new blessings, right? This is part of your strength. This is part of your self-awareness. This is part of really knowing who you are, getting in touch. Remember, we talked about like your values and the core of who you are. It is time to really start diving deep within yourselves, right? And really doing forgiveness work for yourself and for others. And for, we talked about that on this 6 of Cups, facing the past, facing memories of the past, facing things that you have hidden, that you have repressed because it was too painful to deal with. It's time because you want to be open to receiving new abundance, new blessings that are coming in. Okay. Spirit, clarify. Okay. All right. So the card that you have clarifying this heart chakra is the Hierophant. Okay, so this is spiritual teacher. Okay, what they're showing me on this card is do not be afraid, and it's actually reminded me of this magician card as well, even though of course it's two different major arcana cards, y'all. Really getting in touch with your spiritual side, learning your spiritual self, being in touch with your spiritual self. Okay, do not be afraid of this. If you are watching this reading, you are ready, right? So it's all about making the decision and really like, remember I was talking about researching different things that are coming to you, guidance, wisdom, things like that. Spirit is saying, yes, it's time. You can be self-taught as well. You may have a mentor that is coming in, someone who is going to be able to aid and assist you. The Hierophant is Taurus, so you may be a Taurus. You may have Taurus in your chart, okay? But be open and receptive to learning, to maybe a spiritual teacher coming in. Because that may be something that will happen, so that you can open your heart chakra, open your receiving center, right? Learning how to balance your chakras. You may need to do some energy healing, some energy work, maybe some Reiki. I'm actually getting ready to do a Reiki session. Like, I'm so excited about it. Being open to the wisdom of the divine. Okay. So next to come out for y'all, you have the Sacral Chakra. Remember, we were talking about being creative and looking for ways to manifest, right? If you have felt like a creative block, if you are feeling stagnant, remember I was telling you, like, Spirit is coming in to give you assistance with moving past these creative blocks, right? New ways of doing things. Your sacral chakra is your creative center, right? And it's like this, the Empress, right? The Empress. Looking for new ways to do things. I would definitely say and suggest energy clearing, to start moving the energy through these chakras that are blocked. But we're going to clarify the sacral chakra. Spirit, clarify sacral chakra for me, please. Okay. So clarifying the sacral chakra, you have the 7 of Pentacles that is coming out. This is patience, nurturing yourself, right? This is what they're showing me on this. You have to be patient and you have to take care of yourself, all of yourself. Nurture yourself, heal yourself. Planting seeds and then waiting for them to grow. Okay. In the mean and in between time, if you get these sparks of creativity, act on them, and do something with it. Don't be like, oh, okay, yeah, well, whatever. Act on them. It's time to plant new seeds, right? 7 of Pentacles is about harvest. It's about this abundance coming in, but it's not going to happen overnight. They're bringing me back like Taurus energy. I know that patience is not a virtue for a lot of us, right? But it is knowing, setting seeds, setting intentions, knowing that new beginnings are coming, but being willing to be patient for them to come in, right? They just brought me back to this card as well. So if you are setting seeds, planting seeds right now, you will see these culminate in the spring, is what I just heard. March, April, May. They just gave me specifically May, right? Because that is Taurus season. And they're also between May, they're also giving me like 9 months as well. So start planting new seeds and nurture them, develop them, look for new ways or to help them grow. What can you do to help them grow? How can you support yourself in these new beginnings and blessings and abundance that you are trying to call in, right? You have to help yourself. Help Spirit help you, right? Very good. All right, y'all. Look, last card, universe, the world, new cycles. It's like this. We're stepping into new cycles, y'all. This right back to the very beginning. Okay, this is you stepping into this new version, this new beginning, this new chapter, whatever you want to call it. This is stepping into it, right? You are the phoenix rising. It is time. This is the world. This is completion. It is time to move forward. It is time to step into your power. It is time to move through the door, move through the portal. Receive the information, receive the wisdom, receive the guidance. Trust yourself, trust your decisions, trust your intuition. It is time to step into your power, into who you are meant to be. We are not here to just deal with bullshit. We're just not, y'all. It's time to trust that there is a reason that you are where you are right now, and it's time to move into the next chapter. Okay, it's time to move forward, and you're supported. Look, this is Spirit Nem, the Ancestors Nem, saying, listen. All you have to do is ask us for help. We are going to give it as long as you ask us. They cannot violate your free will. They cannot do anything that you don't ask them to do. It's really time to start connecting with spirit, right? Start connecting with spirit. Start connecting with, look, these cars, I don't know. This is where they brought me. It is time to start connecting with yourself, your intuition, trusting your guidance, trusting your wisdom. Okay. We stepping through, y'all. We are stepping through. Okay. Um, very good. Spirit. Y'all, this reading was like super long. What are we giving to close out the reading? They just said Earth Magic Oracle because there's a lot of grounding energy here. So I'm going to go ahead and give y'all a final word of guidance to close the reading out. Y'all, I hope you received this. I hope it was helpful. I'm actually really, really grateful that I was able to, or that I had to come back in and give this reading again, right? It's all good. It's all good. The messages had to come out either way, okay? So, spirit guides, ancestors, and angels are the highest and purest light vibration and energy. Come through, spirit. What is the final word that we have for today? All right, y'all, here we go. Wait a minute. Y'all know I got to read this out the book. Wait a minute now. Oh, I went right to it. Okay, here we go, y'all. So, final word of guidance, you have Green Man coming in. Synergy. This card says, Green Man is Earth's vegetation personified. Although he has many variations, this card depicts a more subtle and embedded representation. In other portrayals, he resembles the face of a man covered in green foliage as branches and vines sprout from every direction. There exists some form of Green Man throughout history and in a myriad of cultures throughout the world, often a symbol for the rebirth of life in springtime. Wait, what you say, Spirit? Come on, Spirit. Where's my card at? I'm going to hold it up here because I am. Okay. Often a symbol for the rebirth of life in springtime, he's also been associated with the Lord of the Wildwood. As a representative of the plant kingdom, Green Man reminds us of the incredible synergy required for Gaia, Mother Earth. Didn't I tell y'all to connect with Mama Earth? Never mind. Uh, Required for Gaia to maintain her delicate and dynamic balance among the various beings on the planet. Synergy is the interaction and cooperation of two or more elements that produce a combined effect greater than the sum of their separate efforts. We witness this in the complex and cooperative interaction between plants, humans, and animals. For instance, fruit trees propagate by being eaten by an animal that then deposits it back into the earth after digestion. As a new plant grows, bees pollinate the flowers, and the cycle begins again in nature's simple yet remarkable synergy. You have the advantage of an incredible synergy at this time. A flow of life is guiding you where things just seem to fall into place as you move about your business. You are in a mutually cooperative interaction with spirit as your will is aligned with the will of spirit and your mission is congruent with your sense of purpose. When this is happening, there is a synergy, a way that your life force is continually coming into balance with the forces of nature. There is also a synergy between your spiritual awareness and your personal self or ego. I can't even. Hold on. Let me change cards so y'all can understand the significance now. Okay, wait, let's see if I can hold it up here and get it all together. Awareness, ego. Never mind. Here we go. Okay. There's also a synergy between your spiritual awareness and your personal self or ego. Be aware of the various idiosyncrasies of your ego and do not take any of them too seriously. Know that your higher self is always looking out for your best interests. Told you. In this cycle, tune in to that guidance, however it shows up, and you will find that you move through life with greater ease due to a synergistic balance of forces expressing themselves. Listen, y'all, that's it. That I ain't got nothing else. I ain't got nothing else, child, like not nothing. Because I can't say I gave this whole long-winded ass. No, I had to get a message the way I gave it, y'all. Just playing. So listen. Told y'all it's time to connect. It's time to delve deep. Connect with yourself, connect with Mother Earth, get out into nature, stay grounded. Things are happening. Plant new seeds. Activations are coming in, messages, downloads, wisdom, all that good stuff, right? Very, very good, y'all. I hope this was helpful. Thank you so much for watching. Your girl, ToShae B336 Tarot here. Y'all, have a fantastic rest of your day, and I will see y'all next time, all right? Thank you, ancestors. Truly, truly grateful. Y'all have a great rest of your day. Bye, y'all. Woo, I'm so grateful.